So the city, as you can see, is well underway. We've got roads, man, we've got towers, we've got vehicles, we've got buildings. In today's live stream, I'm working on the penultimate house on the city's first official street here. In this episode, I'm going to be building a butcher's shop. I got loads of nice food modded in here, so it kind of makes sense to have somewhere to display all the random meaty treats, as well as the Minecraft classics, of course. This is another first for me. I've never tried building a butcher's before, so we'll see how it goes, yeah? So grab yourself a treat, maybe a beverage, or even a book, who knows, right? Get your feet up, man, and let's do some chilled Minecraft city building. We're going to build inside this plot here, this little shop that we've got here, a butcher's. Now, we've got a baker's down there, and we've got a corner shop as well. You get some foodie bits in there, yeah? But we haven't got anywhere at the moment which gives you proper kind of Minecraft food. You know, a little bit of steak, a little bit of pork, all that good stuff, man. I don't know, sausages in Minecraft, but we'll see what we can do. We've got some foods modded in as well, right? So we'll see what we can do to stock this place up. I mean, the priority really is getting it kitted out, yeah? Let's have a little look in there. Let's go in and see the space that we've got to play with, man. It feels quite big, yeah. Plenty of space up in here for a butcher's, I'd say, man. Now, I'm not working from, like, any pictures or anything like that, just from my mind, right? And again, I haven't been to a butcher's for over a decade at least, yeah? Like, it's not really a thing anymore, is it? You tend to go to the supermarket, order it online, whatever it is, yeah? I'm not a huge kind of meat eater either. I kind of mix up what I eat, yeah? But in Minecraft, most of the food is kind of meat based, isn't it? So let's be honest about this. If you're looking for something, a snack, you know, a bit of food to help you on your travels, you're going to want a butcher's, aren't you? You're going to want that meat, let's be honest. So let's see what we can do to provide some meat. I'm just looking, yeah, I'm just thinking countertops, right, jumps to mind. White kind of countertops definitely jumps to mind. And so I just think we'll start there. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've got a packed inventory, so probably also a good idea to like clear that out somewhat. Give ourselves a fresh bit of space. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, well, actually there is one thing that we have to do on the outside, which is give this building a drain pipe. So that is something that we could do just to warm our fingers up, as it were. Let's get back outside, man. I think I've got some ideas for here. I'm basically thinking we'll have a counter on both sides. Maybe a counter here on this side. Maybe it goes in like an L shape across both walls. Something different, man. So a different design to the other shops, yeah? And probably a little counter here as well. So, you know, maybe you get like your main big bits of raw meat and all this stuff over here. And this is more like bacon, sausages, stuff like that, yeah? We'll see. But yeah, let's quickly give this thing a drain pipe. Now, all these buildings have a little drain pipe on the end. It's dead simple. But there is a complicating factor here. So again, it's kind of a funny way to start the stream, right? But we have done this before with these roads, and we're going to have to bunch this step backwards, I think. Or potentially bring it forward, but either way, we have to move it. So we can get a drain pipe down here and have a little drain with some water in it right here. But yeah, this half block here, man, that's causing us some problems. So you know what, honestly, I just think we bring it forward. We have done that on the other build, right, where we've got one of these half steps on the bottom of this step, and it doesn't seem that cursed. Should we have a quick look? Yeah, it's not that one. I think it's this one right here, man. Because look, we had to do this exact same thing, and that doesn't seem that cursed to me. That kind of seems fine. So I think we'll do that again up here, man. Just quick, right? And we'll give this butcher's a sign as well, and a shop front, yeah? It's going to need a colour, and we've picked the colour. We picked the colour on the last stream, and it's going to be red. You know, we all know why. It's a butcher's, and I think red is kind of appropriate. So it's unfortunate in some ways, isn't it? But let's get these in our inventory. And actually, let's just ditch all the things that we know we're not going to need. Right now, let's just do that. Let's just clear out this stuff so that we've got a kind of clear space. I guess we'll keep those. Now, we can just get rid of these. Honestly, we use these for the windows, but I'm thinking maybe they could be used in the butchers as well. We'll see. But yeah, none of this stuff. This was all for the steps and stairs. Probably won't use the steps in the butchers. Yeah, okay, so And we'll just keep all that stuff there. And I think that's our lot, man. Let's just have a look. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can just bring this thing forward. Now it's quite simple, right? We just stick a little half slab on there. A little half slab on there. Just like this. And that bit at least is brought forward. Now this road bit's a little bit trickier, but it should be easy actually. Thinking about it, if we just bring it forward like this, and we'll do both sides. So this thing's nice and kind of even. Yeah, I think that'll do us, man. Yeah, nice and simple. Yeah, we like it when things are kind of nice and simple. Yeah, I don't know about that, if that's okay. I think we need to also swap that out. Let's just get some dirt. And I think those are called red orchids. Yeah, and we'll just swap that out immediately. Let's do this thing, man. Let's just do this properly. Just like that. Yeah, and the road surface. Let's get this drain in first, and then we'll do the road surface. So, drain pipes is pretty simple. He says. There we go. Alright, so maybe you've got to be like here. Just like that, man. So, maybe here, will that do? There we go. Yeah, interesting pipe seas, yeah. I'm not sure what the dealio is with them, to be fair, but it's quite handy to have pipes that go the other way as well, yeah, for sure. There we go, and we need a little drain here, so that's our little drain cover. Just dig this out like this. Ooh, that's interesting, huh? I might have to get over here. Now all this is going to be deleted anyway, so we're not fussed about losing that. Let's get down there. Yeah, just like that, yeah. Okay. And I think that's good, man. There's some light coming in there from somewhere. It's okay. Couple of buckets of water in there. Stick that there. Crouch and pop that there. Done. There we go. Building has a drain pipe. Yeah, let's just shift this road surface out by 1. Let's do this. Yeah, we need some coal. We got it all on us. We're prepared up in this place, huh? And where's the asphalt? Now, yeah, I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we actually don't need a line there, so we can have a full strip of asphalt. That's pretty cool. And let's just get the line as well. And do this. And I think that's kind of done. Yeah, something jumps out at me, yeah. In fact, we've got it right there. Smooth stone. These need to be singular blocks. But other than that, man, that's cool. That's kind of done. Yeah. Nice and simple. Just bring the road out. And that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, alright, man. So that's done. Got a drain pipe. Nothing else to do on the front of this. We did finish this build on the last stream, only earlier, excuse me, earlier today. But yeah, we need a little sign on here, so let's get rid of all these roadblocks. We don't need these anymore. Don't need a drain pipe or a bucket of water. Seems somewhat obscene, right, to just throw a bucket of water away. I don't think we need any of this stuff. I don't think we use the grey brick. It does look quite nice possibly for a butcher, but we used that in one of the other shops. Maybe the smooth stone, who knows? Maybe on the floor. We haven't made any decisions yet as to what we're going to use on the inside. It's all part of the fun, and I like to kind of like design these things on the fly, you know, just let it kind of build itself almost. But what we do need is the same sign that we have on all the shops. It's just a nice simple white sign like that. And since it's a red shop, we're going to have the red dye. And we like to make the thing glow, so all this is simple enough, yeah. Yeah, let's get a trapdoor, man. Yeah, I guess just like a plain red concrete trapdoor. I mean, they're really a lifesaver, these trapdoors, man. It's trapdoors mod, yeah. More trapdoors, I think it is. So useful for us, like. So I think that will be the shop front for this butcher's. Just like that. We got an orange one, got a red one. Very vibrant, this part of town here. Pop that on there. And again with the signs, right, they're all called OGs on this street, so it's OG's Butcher. And honestly, I can't remember if it's capitalized or not. We're gonna, luckily we can change them, can't we? Done. OG's Butcher. Just have a look here. Yeah, it is capitalized, so I will change that. That's cool. O.G Z Butcher. Yeah. Nice and simple, man. Nice way to sort of start the stream. Yeah, just warm our fingers up a little bit. Done with that. Let's dye it red. Make it glow. Oh, it's a bit bright, isn't it? You can hardly kind of read that. We try one of the other dyes. Like, there was another one, wasn't there? There's like a crimson one somewhere. Maroon, right? Okay, so let's just try the maroon and see what happens with that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so maroon it is. That's funny, it's not actually gone. There we go. Beautiful. OG's Butcher, not quite open for business just yet, but getting there. Yeah, we've got that. All those signs are done down there, man. So let's get in here. Let's make a start on this thing. I think we're going to try our best, right, to keep a kind of clear inventory if we can. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, we'll keep the sign. Maybe we'll use the signs in here. Who knows? Right. Okay, so where to start? Yeah, we've got to clad the ceiling. We've got to clad the floor. Also had to clad these walls. You know, quite honestly, which is unusual because you always change the walls, right, for all these kind of interiors. But I quite like this brick for a butcher almost. I'm thinking maybe if you had like a white block on the bottom and this brick on the top, that might actually work for us. Let's see if we can go with that. We like the diorite. I don't think we're going to go for plain polished diorite. We kind of like the stone. Just have a little peruse of the inventory here, man, and just see what we can kind of, what jumps out at us, what we might want to use. Yeah, I mean the white concrete is kind of a vibe. Yeah, it's plain white. We haven't used it, I don't think, in any of the units or cabinets as yet. Have a look. Yeah, do you know what? Looking at this glass here, that does give me an idea, right? Let's have another look at our trapdoors. Yeah, white concrete. Excuse me. I'll have this little sip of tea. I've got a nice fresh cup of tea on the side here, man. Necessary when we're doing these builds. Yeah, snow trapdoor. I'm going to try and build a chest freezer as well. I don't know how it's going to work, what that's going to look like here. Maybe light blue stained glass might help us with that. Yeah, and let's have a look for the glass panes as well, man. If we can build a countertop, I think we start with the countertops because that's what we know is going to happen. It has to have kind of countertops, almost like a deli front, you know, with the glass on top. White solid base, bit of glass, and a countertop similar to what we've done in the butchers, right? But not the same. It was all kind of brown and wood there, and we used cabinets. But here, I just think we're going to go plain white. Nice and clean, man, for the butchers. Yeah, nice and hygienic. That's kind of what you want. Yeah, let's start right here. I think I do want one across here. I mean, like I say, I haven't used this white concrete. It's a nice vanilla block here, just simple white. The other option would be snow, but honestly, I just think we want the nice clean white vibe here. I think that kind of works like that. Let's just see. That could be one counter, yeah? You know, for your sausages, your bacon, stuff like that. And I'm definitely thinking another counter across here, man. Let's get this butcher shop underway. Let's just have a look. I think we're going to have like a shelf maybe there. You know, you kind of need to fill up the space here. I don't want to counter right across this wall. We did that at the bakery. So we're going to make this one different. I think we're going to have it in an L shape here, man. We're going to have a counter maybe here. Yeah, let's not forget this wall's going to be clad, so we'll lose one of those. Let's just see. Yeah, I think I might like to bring it out by one more, you know. Just give us plenty of space behind there. And just to close this bit off a bit, make it feel a bit more snug almost. We'll see, we'll see. So what we got here, 3 plus the wall, yeah? So it's like 1, 2, 3 there. Let's just see how this feels, man. Let's build ourselves a butcher. Yeah, and I guess, in theory, you'd have it like that, and then with the white concrete trapdoor, yeah, as like a little hatch. And it's funny, it's not quite the same texture, is it? But that's okay, man, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this one doesn't have a hatch. Maybe they could have a hatch here. Yeah, we'll stick one there for now. Yeah, on this side. Yeah, okay, that's a start, man. That's a start. Nice and simple. Yeah, nice little chilled stream this today, man. They're all kind of chilled streams, to be honest, you know. Let's get the glass tops on this, and then I think we'll do the walls after that. You know, maybe we won't have a hatch, because I kind of want this to, or if we do, maybe it'd be more like here. I want that to come around the corner. Kind of like that. Yeah. I mean, the other option, yeah, would be actually let's get this brick in our inventory. I'm not sure 100% that we're going to go for that, but I am thinking it does bring a nice vibe, a nice little warm, kind of cozy vibe. Maybe we extend this wall out a bit. You know, like right along almost. And this is your kind of work area. It's a bit tight in it. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just play. Let's just play and see how this feels. If we bring this wall out here, give them a little bit more space here up in the back, yeah. And that could be like a shop wall, you know, like that you can't kind of get through. Maybe stick a door in there, of course, or something like that, but separates the back area off from the shop front. Yeah, man. Yeah, probably that one as well. Yeah, and that would be a counter, right? This is kind of where they work. This is where we'll have a chest freezer. And, you know, and the storage units and stuff like that for all the workers. And this is the main kind of counter area, just here like this. Again, because this wall has to be clad in theory anyway. So should we do that? Should we decide on a design for the wall cladding? Yeah, let's have a look. Tell you what we'll do quickly first. Let's put a little top on this counter, man. Do it this way. In fact, let's not. Let's fly so that they don't open sideways. It's not 100% necessary, but I think it's something. Yeah, just like that, yeah. Then again, this wall will be something else, I suspect. I mean, we could leave that one more pink. Let's just play around with some walls. Honestly, I'm looking at this direct brick slab. We haven't used it in any of the shops just yet. Let's just see what this looks like as a kind of bottom of the wall. Because I in my mind, right, in a butcher's, it's kind of like they've got like white tiles or something on the wall. You know, it needs to be easy to clean. There's a lot of stains. You know, it's kind of a messy business, isn't it? So if it was going to be like a fancy wall, it would just be on the top there like that. And so weirdly enough, we're probably going to clad the wall in the same brick, just like this. We just ignore the sea lanterns for now. That's not a thing. You don't have to worry about the sea lanterns. We'll remove those as soon as we get some lights in this place, yeah? Okay, that kind of works, yeah? That's your kind of basic sort of counter setup. You know, you'll have some bits in there. And I guess in theory, almost, let's have a look at this snow. I kind of wanted something that was slightly different, white maybe. Something we can put item frames on. You know, they haven't got a ton of space, the workers behind here, let's be honest about this. But I think that's okay. Yeah, and it would be odd to leave this here. Should we clad this wall as well? Yeah, it only comes in a half block this as well. You don't get a full block of it, which, yeah, I guess is kind of sensible from a mod point of view, because, you know, you can make a full block with the half block and it saves an inventory slot almost, doesn't it? Yeah, you know, I quite like that. I quite like that. I think this is cool. I think this might work. We'll just let that bed in for a minute, man. Yeah, I like that. And usually when we do the walls like this, we only do the bottom half too high, but I just think in the butchers, again, you kind of want it super hygienic. We're going to have the lower half of the walls 3 high there. For sure. Yeah, okay, so that works for us. Let's try this. Let's just see what this looks like right across here. Okay, so not there, right? I mean, it's a little bit annoying just doing half blocks of this, but it is what it is. Yeah, I definitely want every shop to have like a different vibe, you know, like a design of its own. For sure, man. That's not that annoying, is it? Job done, look. And again, I am liking this. I think this is the first shop we've done where the walls have just been the same as the outside, but this works. I don't want a white clinical vibe. I don't want it to feel like the pharmacy where we've kind of got white walls all the way around. Excuse me, but I do want it to feel kind of clean and white, but also with a little splash of colour. So this kind of works, I think. Yeah, just like that, yeah. This wall can be swapped out, to be honest. You know, you'll see it right now, yeah, outside. But by the time we've built the next house on the edge of this, you won't see that, so that's cool. You know, we might mix this up. Maybe take this all the way to the ceiling in some areas. We'll see. Let's just carry this design through for now, though, man. See how that feels. Ah, fresh air. All right. Yeah, that's quite cool. I kind of liking that. Should we have a look from the front door, man? See how this feels. You come in. Does that feel like a butcher? It does feel like a butcher to me, man. Already. Is that just in my mind? Let me know, yeah. But that kind of does feel like a butcher's to me. And yeah, I don't know, like, where would the hatch be? Like, in theory, I think almost the hatch would be here. If we can pick it. Because it would make sense, yeah, like, if you're the staff member, you can just quickly zoom across here, and then also, you know, you've got this entire area just for displaying all your stuff, man. That kind of makes more sense to me, that. Yeah, nice actually. Nice to mix it up a little bit. I have this little L kind of shape design. Let's get up there. I try and click my I don't always fly first time because I try and click my keyboard quietly because the mic picks it up, yeah. But it's easier said than done, man. I tend to whack it with my thumb, yeah. But I try not to do that as best I can, yeah. Try to be a bit more delicate up here. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty cool. Oh no, okay, so we've got the snow, yeah. I'm not sure 100% if we will stay, but I think it's nice just to mix it up. Don't want it all to just be the same, you know. And again, you kind of like tightens the space off. I think we'll leave that corner, maybe. Perhaps not. Yeah, just like that, man. Alright. I mean, I'm almost thinking, right, we could... Oh, not the snow one, the concrete trapdoor. Do that. You can still get up and under there, yeah, but it kind of feels... I don't know, it sort of looks a bit cursed actually. It's worth a try. Just like that, ends like that. And then we've got the hatch. Let's keep that closed. Yeah. Alright, man. What do you reckon? I think that's the start of a butcher's. Now this one will have to be taken away. We're going to clad this wall as well, so we do that. Now if any of these walls were going to be completely white, I guess it would be this one. Oh, that's our ice, man. This is the ice that we're going to use it hopefully in the chest freezer. We'll see what we can do with the chest freezer. Yeah, I've never made a chest freezer, but I do think that you'd need one in a butcher's. If you're going to need one anywhere, you probably need one in the butcher's. It doesn't have to go right up to the wall, but I'm just thinking it's nice for it. I don't know, actually. I almost do think it would look nice just with the pink all around it as well. I mean, I call it pink. It's actually apparently grey. Let's have a look. Light grey stained bricks. Allegedly. Yeah, I mean, maybe just that bit of the wall could be floor to ceiling. And maybe all this bit here can be like this. Yeah, and I think the next thing we do need to change this floor out. But these kind of lanterns are sort of, you know, interfering with our vibe, as it were. So I think maybe we'll do the ceiling next, so we can kind of get some lights in and see what's what on the light front. Yeah, let's just have a look at that. I don't know how necessary that little one there is there, but we'll leave that there for now. Okay, this is feeling like a butcher's, I'd say. You see what I mean? Like the lantern's kind of almost interfering with my visual there. Let's just delete that one. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this is necessary. It's kind of nice to mix it up, but I do think it will look alright. It looks better, even, if we just bring this all the way around. Yeah, okay, so that's the start of a butcher's right there, man. So, again, oh, do you know, I hadn't really thought about it, yeah? But yeah, of course, this one is going to be clad for the ceiling. So I think it would look odd. Let's just see, for example. We're not going to do it in white concrete. If there was just one block, it doesn't look too odd, but I think we'll clad the ceiling in a half block for sure, yeah. I don't think smooth stone works for a ceiling. No, more like for a floor, that, yeah. So let's have a little look in our... we can search for slabs, yeah? And see what comes up. See what jumps out for a nice kind of white ceiling. Now, of course, the quartz is always a good one to go to. But, you know, we can be a bit more creative than that. We don't always have to jump to the quartz. Like, I don't think bricks are a good vibe, personally. Yeah, it's not a great... You know what? Let's have a look. Square, right? Oh, let's get rid of slab and put in square. Because these square lights here are pretty cool. And actually, the idea did dawn on us when we were building the clothes shop next door, right? That we could almost clad an entire ceiling in these. Now, I don't know if that's going to look odd or not. And I don't know if I want them to be pink either. But I figured it kind of fitted in with the walls, but I don't know. See if we can get something a little bit more subtle. You know, like the birch, right? It would make sense. And we could have two, perhaps the light sections themselves. Yeah, I think the birch, and maybe we just have the pink ones perhaps when they're actually going to be lights. And I haven't shown you yet, but look, these come on, that's your lights right there. They're pretty cool, these. They're from X-Line's Furniture, I believe. It's Super handy mod that. Yeah, this will work for a ceiling man. We've got maximize height then, right? Don't even need a half block, just that little thin strip. Yeah, let's get rid of these and put our first, oh man, actual lights in. This is why we keep this stuff on us, you know. Inevitable that we're going to do something like that at some point. I don't know, maybe. Actually, almost. Yeah, I do kind of like that almost. We'll see how that feels. Let's just let that sit there for a while. So in theory, these are not lights, they're just ceiling tiles, man. Yeah, or maybe they go the other way. No, we can have that one there by the door. I think that's probably cool. And let's just count this 3 from the end, maybe. Yeah, 3 from the end. Let's just see how that feels. Yeah, that feels better. Kind of pulls you into the shop almost, doesn't it? Yeah, for sure. Although let's see, once we get rid of this, if we're getting enough lights. It's a bit dingy there almost, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, maybe... Yeah, okay, so that works. And the only question is, would we... Let's carry on with the theme. Let's just get in the air briefly. If we do it 3 from the end, right? Which line is it on there? It's just there. 2, 3, 4. And I mean, there's 3 as well as a gap in between, which is a good sign, man. That's a nice bit of symmetry. I would just see, yeah? See if this feels good, see if we're getting enough light off of it, but I think that's a pretty good system otherwise. Let's get around behind the counter, man. You know, we're uncreative, we can fly, but I kind of like to do some things on my feet as well, man. Okay, just stay on our feet. Get this done. This is the grind, man. This is Minecraft, block after block. When you're building a city like this, is a lot of this. Like when we built that builder's depot, right? Yeah, we can jump on there, yeah. It was so much of a grind, man. It was so big inside of there that it was just like block after block. Like everything you did, you had to lay like hundreds of blocks. And it was cool. I enjoyed it. Alright, so once again here almost, I'm kind of going to want a light here. Maybe it starts there. Yeah, that might work. We'll see. Alright. These do not fall, which is quite handy. Like if we break the blocks that's above them now, yeah, which we will be doing when we decorate the flat upstairs, these will stay in position. That's quite cool. Very handy. So we're just one away from the wall there, so actually I'm thinking that might work. Yeah, no, maybe not. Maybe a bit more like that. We can leave the lanterns in there for now, that's okay. Not sure what we're going to do in here, to be honest. And in theory, we can kind of knock these bricks out of the wall here. We can give them a little break room or something, yeah, for the staff members. And we've got this out here as well, which is their little extension. If I'm not mistaken, oh, yeah, okay, so we can. I think just this central bit will do us. Let's just for now just get some light up in here, yeah. I mean, that looks quite cool, actually. Quite nice. Well, I'd say so anyway. Yeah, that's a little extra storage area. Yeah, that's kind of. I guess we could have a chest for using here. I'll swap the floor out. You know, at least right outside here. Let's get back in. Let's keep busy. Alright, I think that works, man. Let's just get rid of these lanterns now and just see what the light level's like in this place, yeah? So, yeah, we'll do all these pink ones first, man. Should we be civilized and go through the hatch? Yeah, a little bit dingy perhaps behind there, yeah? Maybe we'll get some sconces on the wall as well, yeah? Just to increase light levels a little bit. You know, we've still got to knock these two out as well, so... Yeah, definitely a bit dingy up behind here. Let's have a look. We don't want a dingy shop, man. We definitely do not want a dingy shop. Let's, I like that for a ceiling though. That kind of works. Yeah, for sure. It's just like a normal tiled kind of ceiling, huh? Yeah, we're going to have a little shelving unit in there. I suppose we could work on the floor now, just to help build a vibe. Let's get our... what are they called? I think they're called lanterns, man. Yeah, I think we'll just take one of each type. And see what fits. I think we haven't used these in a while, so it's a good idea to bring these in. I think we'll probably have a shelving unit here. I guess the sconces almost should go up there. Just have a look. Nah. Can't decide yet. Honestly, I think that the little purple kind of just fits with the wall there, brings a little bit of something to the vibe almost. Let's just go with that, man. Yeah, maybe not there. Maybe we have it right above there. And what's the gap here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there. And that's in line with that one. I like it. That's cool. And almost I'm thinking here. So let's just see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. This is kind of working out. Yeah. Yeah. Probably in line with this one. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think so. Is that too much? What do you reckon? Have we miscounted here? That doesn't look like it's the same distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bang 1, 2. Yeah, we have kind of miscounted. Yeah, I think the further apart is kind of better almost. Yeah, make it feel a little less busy. Yeah, maybe just 3 on this wall as well. You know, maybe just 3. Like I said, it feels a little bit busy almost. I think it doesn't really matter if they're 4 or not apart, but as long as it's kind of the same. Yeah, I think these ones like 5 apart, right? 1, 2, 3, or 5, just like that. All right. Yeah, cool. Let's do the floor now. It's kind of catching my eye, all this brand. It's definitely not going to stay now. You know, we've got some options here. I was thinking of smooth stone, but I don't think so. Having seen it on the ceiling there, I don't think it kind of fits the vibe, bring that grey in. You know, I was thinking there is another type of this one here, look, which we've got on the wall, and that might work. You can kind of mix it up a little bit. Let's just see. That a bit too samey. And maybe. Nah, do you know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I mean, maybe we do mix up the pattern just a bit. Almost kind of. I don't know, is that silly? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is Minecraft, man. Just break the block and have a look. I don't want it to feel the same as the wall. I want it to be distinctly floored. No, that kind of works actually. I quite like that. Yeah, I think we'll go for it. I think we've got our floor. Beautiful. The butcher's is underway, man. Officially underway. What is this? Oh, okay, we've just shut the shutter on ourselves. You'll have to excuse me. I've got a dry throat. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this line of flying and then have a little sip of my tea. Because why not? This is a chill stream and all about the chill. I like that actually for a floor. Do you know that would make a great floor like it in like a shopping kind of mall or something like that, right? Oh, now excuse me, but that was nice and that was necessary. Oh, nice little sip of tea. I hope you got a nice beverage by your side wherever you are. Drink plenty of water, everybody keeps telling you, right? I never drink a glass of water. I can't remember last time I had a glass of water, but I have lots and lots of tea and it's basically water, right? A little bit of milk, a lot of water, and a tea bag. The job's done, man. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I think that's a nice floor. I'm kind of pleased with that. Yeah, I mean, almost maybe in the staff areas, it's a bit more simple. Like it's just like this, potentially. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can't kind of see it, can you? But no, I just think we keep the pattern. It would make sense, wouldn't it? When they were doing the floor, like you'd do the whole floor all at once, right? Yeah, just like that, man. Although to be fair, here it'd be kind of a different vibe almost because it's like vertical. Now we are going to leave those in there. I've said on previous streams, right? I kind of like leaving a bit of history in the building. It's not laziness. Like we could knock those out, yeah, and swap them, but I don't like to because like, that's what we had when we built the building, and I kind of like it just to stay as almost like a remnant, a historical remnant of the previous kind of structure that was in place. I kind of like it to be like that. Let's just see. That feels cursed. No, it's just the same, man. It's cool. Beautiful. Okay, that happened quicker than I thought, man. We got a floor straight off the bat. You know, there's often a bit of humming and hawing when we're deciding blocks and stuff, but that kind of worked straight off the bat, man. I like that. Doo-doo-doo. Bang. Yeah, nice and clean, man. Nice and clinical for the old butchers, yeah? You know, they're dealing with a lot of bloody carcasses, as it were. It's not a pleasant business and it's very messy. Yeah, so they need a lot of white hygienic surfaces, I would say. Yeah, we'll just carry this right through. Sometimes in the work area as well, I'll give it a slight, you know, like a slightly different floor, but I don't think so. I think this is so nice. I just want to carry it through. Yeah, we may well give this little area a different floor later. It's probably going to be just a little staff break room in there, I reckon. You know, we can make that kind of a touch cozier, I guess. We're going to lose the start? Nah, nice. Alright. Yeah, it's tricky doing it like that, yeah. I mean, we've got to mix it up even more. We didn't really even play that much with the blocks to see what looked best, but to be honest with you, I just sort of thought this looked alright, man, as soon as we've done it. And so that's what we're going to do. Bang, bang. Alright. Yeah, it's a nice little floor, that, I'd say, man. That works. That works for a butcher. It's a little bit busy, maybe. I don't know. But actually, you kind of need that, don't you? These counters are pretty plain, aren't they? Let's be honest. You know, we're going to stick some shelves up. We're going to build a little shelving unit here now as well. And there'll be like food and stuff in here. Now, we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. We could put item frames straight on there and have the food there. But I am thinking maybe we'll see if we can find a way to have the food kind of facing the glass, like up. Because we haven't done that in the bakery. We'll have a little play with some blocks and we'll see what we can do, yeah. For sure. But for now, let's just build a little shelving unit here, man. Let's get this kind of done. Yeah, I don't want it to be this same white concrete, but I do kind of want it to be white, I think. It doesn't have to be. But let's see what this snow looks like. I kind of want it to be as big as you can, yeah. Okay, so kind of no higher than that almost, right? With that there. Yeah, I think so, just like that. Okay. I mean, honestly, quite, you know, ideally I probably would have had it one higher, but we kind of need that light to sort of be there, to be honest. And I think that's okay. It's just got the white behind it. And let's get all kind of moddy on this one. We've got like modded in shelves here, which I think will do us perfectly. And we haven't built a shelf like this yet. This is the first time, man. For the butchers, they're getting a special design. Yeah, I don't think the pink's right, to be honest. Yeah, I say that actually, maybe it is. Yeah, that kind of works. Usually we just put trapdoors in there as well, right? But I just think something a little different, man. We're going to try and make all these builds, you know, somewhat unique here. Now, almost you could have a unit there, but I don't think so. I think we'll hold fire on that. I think this is good. We'll stick some item frames on there, yeah? Maybe stick some like some decorations, as it were, up there. But yeah, this is a little bit where they cut through, right? So if you're working here on the sausage counter, and then you need to go through to the back, you just got a nice little access. You don't have to interfere with the customers. You can just slope along this back wall here. Kind of perfect. Alright, man, that's kind of done. That's beautiful. Plenty of lighting up in here. That's good, man. That's what we wanted. That's the butchers basically kitted out. You got your meat counters here, all your main meats. We'll kind of stock it up in a little while, yeah. Now the only thing we haven't got here is actual storage units, like, you know, like stuff that we can kind of put meat in. So if you're playing in this city in survival, right, you're going to want some food, and if you spot a butcher's from the street, you're going to assume that there's some food to grab in there, yeah. And you'll be right to do that, because there will be. We'll stick some cabinets in here, man, for sure. I'm not sure where yet. Maybe potentially a couple across there. Beautiful. But for now, let's continue with the kind of build, as it were. Yeah, let's pop that block out there. Excuse me. Now it could be that, or it could be like that. No, to be fair, that's kind of what the floor's made out of. Yeah, I just think we're nice and simple. It's a hole in the wall, just like that. Maybe the work area have these white ones, huh? You know, not quite as fancy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so first time ever, yeah, should we see if we can build a chest freezer? Now, I don't even know if this is going to be possible. I won't lie, yeah. But I think we should try. Oh, honestly, I'm not sure where this is going. I won't lie. But yeah, let's just try this. I mean, trapdoors are definitely going to be the way to do it, yeah. So almost like that, right? If you think about it. So these are on the outside there, yeah. So it's like here, we've already kind of hit a snag, so I think it probably needs to come up to there. Yeah, we're going to need some space inside where we can put these blue kind of glass trapdoors. I mean, it's a bit big, right, for a chest freezer. Do you think it should just be one wide? Oh, what we could do, yeah. How thick is that? It's just one thick, that wall. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could put the chest freezer across this wall, purely so. I mean, again, you can kind of see that that's outside right now, yeah. But that won't be like that. We're gonna, you know, we've got another house to build right next to this one, and then so this wall will be clad. This will all disappear here. We do need to get out there for now. Oh. That's nice, yeah. Nice to be in the fresh air there, man. I don't know, just maybe do it almost like that. You know, kind of jerry rig it, Minecraft it. Yeah, perhaps. And then we've got like a full actual block inside this thing, so we can indeed. Yeah, that's more like a chest freezer, huh? Okay, that was just a prototype. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I think we'll have another one right here, yeah? Cut the chest freezers, man. And this is made out of snow as well. This is actually a snow trapdoor. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Yeah. What? You know what? We don't actually need this to be here like this. We can do this. And then do that. Now we'll sort that mess up in a minute. Sort that cack out in a second. But just for now, that's 2 chest freezers, I'd say. Yeah, just like that, yeah. Yeah, okay, so also get some more of these lights. Just like that. Yeah, and now I was thinking, I don't know if this is going to work, but I was, you know, yeah, kind of, yeah. You know, I don't know, it just signifies that that's a freezer to me. Almost though, I must admit, I'm thinking these also need to be swapped out, huh? And then you could use just a solid block of concrete for this. Just like that. Let's just break them. It's alright, we're in creative, man, it's okay. Yeah, just like that, yeah. And of course they're going to need a lid, aren't they? So, yeah, it could have to be on top like this, yeah. Beautiful. That's a chest freeze, man. Almost looks like a bath, yeah. I mean, it is a bath, I suppose, but it's not a bath, man. That's a chest freezer. I mean, should we stick? We could stick maybe a block of ice in there. Let's just have a look. Got like packed ice, yeah. I made that mistake in the builder's yard of placing normal ice down. And it was a mistake because the floor's made out of powdered concrete and it all turned into concrete. Let's just see. I mean, almost like in a way, if it was just full of ice would be one thing, but I don't know. I just think maybe that's a bit silly. Yeah, no, that brings a vibe, man. I think with the packed ice in there as well, that actually helps. Then we're going to go and randomise it. This one's got 2, that one's got 1, and that's I think possibly how we're going to leave it. Let's just see. Yeah, nice freezer. No, they both have 2, just like that. Okay, beautiful. Alright, there's a little chest freezers, man. That'll do for me, that'll do for me. Got your meat in there, yeah? Could have some shelving units up across here as well. Yeah, okay, so let's do this floor. Boom, boom, boom. Done. And what's behind there? I think that is... No, we don't need this either. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man, just like that. Bit of extra space up in there as well, yeah? So again, we'll make some shelving units, but maybe these ones could be slightly different. Let's just see if we can mix it up a bit. Let's have a look at our trapdoors and see what we can come up with. Like a kind of more industrial vibe, I'm thinking, out the back here. You know, almost like they're made out of metal. Let's have a look. What else have we got in here? I think we've got it, to be honest. I think that will do us. Because you kind of want to be able to see through them almost if you want it to be made of metal, yeah? So let's just have a look, see what this does. Probably right there, yeah? Probably, to be honest, just one big giant unit. And I think we'll leave a space there just in case you want to get a cupboard or something like that in. And we'll make these ones taller. Just see what happens here, man. Because actually thinking about it, you know what else they need? Maybe it's not all shelf units. Don't they have stuff like hanging up? Like maybe in here, this is like, could be a walk-in freezer, in theory, right? With like meat hanging down. Now we can't really create carcasses hanging on hooks, can we, in Minecraft? I don't think. We could try. But let's just run with this for a while. Okay, so we can't actually, we'll have to put those there. And I was just wondering what the iron trapdoors might do for us for a kind of shelf almost. Almost, to be honest with you, there would just be one shelf, yeah. Kind of just like that. Yeah, I think that kind of works. That's okay. We can have something down the bottom there, some chests or something, some stuff on there as well. And this is the little storehouse area for the shop. Got the chest freezers. Leave that open. Although you shouldn't. It's bad for the environment, man. Let's get that shut. Alright, should we work on this? I think we'll just give this place a little staff break room as well, man. Now, I think we can delete all these blocks here. Pretty sure we can. Okay, yeah. Alright, so in theory we could actually make this room a little bit nicer, you know, differentiate it. Maybe even put a door on there, man. We'll see. Oh, not sure what that is. Oh yeah, I do. It's the we've got a decoration outside. That's clearly that, yeah. Alright, I think the edges... Okay, so actually maybe this one should remain like this. And let's get our brick. Okay, yeah. I think we'll get rid of those. Now we'll just have the brick go right across like this. And I guess in theory, I kind of like those lanterns there. Let's do that. Where is it? Yeah, that's going to be covered over, but let's just stick that in there as well. Why not? Yeah, let's give this thing a wall. Yeah, so I guess... Oh no, okay, so that okay, right, so that's our limit right there. I mean, to be honest with you, maybe this wouldn't make the worst wall. And then at least that kind of won't be a problem, that has to stay there. Yeah, I guess so. Not really what we were going for, but I think that would kind of work. I kind of wanted a more cozy vibe in there, I won't lie, yeah. I don't want it to be this stuff. This is kind of the work area. I think we are going to swap out the floor as well. Yeah, okay, so let's just have a look. We could pick out for a floor, like a kind of warm, sort of cozy floor. Yeah, maybe the cherry wood, huh? It kind of, you know, that colour's kind of in the wall almost, isn't it? So I don't know, that kind of makes sense almost. And maybe the mangrove in the wall, we'll see. Actually, thinking about it, this wall here can be swapped out. But maybe all we do, right, is we keep... Let's say we're just making it up on the go here. It's not a problem. This is how I like to build, yeah. Make it all up as we go along, basically. It's all good. Yeah, this wall can be swapped out, so we can do that. Give a bit more room up in there, yeah. Little workers' rest area. Just stick a little table in there, some chairs. Probably put a doorway across there. I'm almost thinking that maybe do bring this out just by one more. We just have like a singular door almost on there. Just like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try this. Let's just see the mangrove wood. So what have we can, yeah. Yeah, not there. I kind of like that. Let's just see if we can get something plainer on the bottom, something a bit lighter, man. I don't think we want it to be wood. We've got enough wood there. Let's just have a look. Kind of still want it to be clean and hygienic, don't you, almost? I mean, maybe the grey planks. Maybe the smooth stone. Yeah. I don't know. Have a little play with those. Yeah, I do kind of like that, to be fair. I don't think that's going to do anything for us. It kind of doesn't belong in the building. There's none of it anywhere else, although it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't really look too bad at all. That looks better. Yeah, just in kind of keeping with the kind of clinical vibe, yeah? Nice and clean up in here. Not much space to be had up in here, but you know, it's enough. It does. And I just think on the ceiling, once again, we're just going to clad this out. Yeah, and we probably won't use the sea lanterns. Now, I don't know if the light still comes through these blocks or not, but we'll leave them there. Just do it like that almost. Actually, do you know what? We'll have them all like this. Now, is that too much light? No, that's nice, man. That brings a nice cozy vibe, yeah. And it kind of links in with the floor almost as well there for me. It kind of works. Yeah, let's get a door then. Now, I think it'll be the same door as we've used on the other one. Nice and simple, red plank door. Just like that. It's mostly left open, I guess, yeah. Alright, it seems like asymmetrical. I think, oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Because there's like one door there and there's like two there. I mean, we could almost make this a double door, but I don't think so. It's a little break room and they just come in like that. So yeah, I'll tell you what, our inventory is packed. So let's delete something that we've not used, which was the mangrove wood, and let's get like a chest or a barrel. I just think actually we've got so many modded in chests here, yeah. I think we're going to go for a classic Minecraft chest. Don't use them often enough, man. And I think now's the time for it to shine. Let's stick a nice little Minecraft chest in here. Probably right there. Just like that. We can stick all our buildery bits in there that we're not going to use anymore. We've got some spare ice. All the bits that we made the counter with. The concrete. Where are you? There. And the snow trapdoor. I mean, we might want to use that again, right? Let's put the icy kind of things down there, yeah. The shells we're probably going to use again, so we'll keep those. The sconces, I'm not sure. I think we're done with the door. Alright. I mean, that's kind of enough, to be honest. And there was more of like shelvy bits that we used to make the shelves right there, yeah. We're going to make more floor as well, because there's still one little room to kit out here. So I think that's enough inventory space right there. Let's get a table. We're not going to build a Minecraft table this time. We're going to like just get the modded in table, yeah. Kind of just give this thing a kind of more almost realistic little vibe up in here. It almost makes sense to have a pink table in here, yeah. I don't know, maybe something just a bit more utilitarian almost, you know, just like a normal kind of table. Maybe the mangrove, right? Since we kind of discounted it out the walls. Yeah, I reckon so. Although to be fair, I don't think we're going to have the pink. I think that's too much. Almost like a bedroom or something, yeah. Little break room. Just like that, I guess. Maybe a little double table there. Yeah, just like that, man. Nice and simple, yeah. We'll get some little chairs. Let's put these tables up in here. No point in wasting them. Yeah, let's get some chairs. That's only a small little space, this, man, so we kind of need a small little chair as well, right, if you think about it. There, just with the pink again, you know, it's kind of unintentional, but the bricks are sort of pinkish, aren't they? So I don't know, it sort of makes sense. I think we got it right there. Maybe we'll have a different type as well, just to mix it up a bit. Two little types of chairs, man. Yeah. Just like that, yeah. Can we get up there? I think that's enough. Just like that, man. Little break room. And we'll come back in, yeah? We'll decorate it up some. You know, we've got a chest there. We'll put a little cabinet on the wall almost. Or even a locker, like you say. Sometimes we stick lockers in these places. Have a look. It's too bamboo-y, that, man. Yeah, I think that's the one. Just like that. A little cabinet, because you actually use these, right? So, you know, we'll stick some secret little bits in there. Something worth finding if you're exploring this map eventually, and you pop in to have a look. We'll stick some signs on the wall, stick some bits on the table, decorate all that up. But that's it. That's your little break room. Nice and simple, huh? Better than nought, innit? Better than nought. And again, stick some stuff on the shelves there. I am thinking we probably need some kind of cabinet here. So again, we're not going to Minecraft it. We're going to actually use either one of these cabinets, yeah, or a crate, because we do also have crates in the game. Let's get rid of that. And they do kind of bring a vibe, I won't lie. Yeah, I don't want it to all be pink. Honestly, I'm thinking just like an ordinary oak crate, just to balance out all the bright colours that we've got. Let's just have a look. Right, we can't have one there because of this. It would have to be like here. And to be honest with you, you can't really put a crate anywhere else. I mean, you know, maybe it'd be like a couple of crates just stacked up in the corner almost, or just one. But we could certainly put crates on here, yeah. I mean, there'd be crates under here, wouldn't there? And again, we can kind of mix it up. Yeah, I think that kind of works. I don't think we need that one there. Beautiful. A little place for, you know, you come to do your paperwork in the butcher's, yeah? Got to sign your invoices and stuff. You need a little place to kind of go there, yeah? And that's that little spot there, man. Yeah, let's just get some one more type of crate up in here, man. And I think it would just be the pink one, just to kind of bring a bit of colour to this shelf, yeah. Just like that. Beautiful. Yeah, we're probably going to try and hang something. I mean, I honestly don't know how we could achieve, not here, right, in here, the vibe of like hanging hooks. You know, a good place to start would be chains, I guess, yeah. I mean, a good place to start would be the floor. So let's kind of do that. Let's get rid of this dirt. And I think that we're going to try and give this almost a walk-in freezer vibe. It's not really a walk-in freezer, right? Because this room is small enough already. And we can't really clad the walls. Because these just out exterior walls. But let's just kind of like give it a bit of a vibe. I mean, in theory, should we have a look outside? Ooh. No, there's nothing stopping us really making this a bit bigger, is there? We could almost just clad the walls in there and bring this out by one. Make this feel like a proper walk-in freezer. Let's do that, man. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll just have to do a little bit of exterior work, and that's okay. I see. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, all this. We could take this whole thing out, man, by just by one block in every direction. So where's our brick? It's right there. We've got the brick right there. Yeah, I think we need to bring this grass out as well, man. Yeah, just like that, man. Nice and simple, yeah. Keep that door there, that's okay. Did we finish the cladding? Let's have a look. No. So yeah, let's do this. A little bit of roof work I just spotted there as well. We'll kind of bring this roof out as well. You'll do it all properly, yeah. You're gonna do something, you should do it properly, yeah. There we go. And I know what these are, they're just black slabs, man. That's cool. Nice and simple. And then there, I guess as well. Yeah, just like that, man. And the next door one's going to have one just the same, yeah. So that roof will kind of make, yeah, a bit more sense when we've kind of done that. But yeah, there we go, though, just like that, yeah. Alright, so now we have a walk-in freezer. Okay, so we will lose the door. Yeah, okay, so I guess, let's have a look. Now we can clad this wall as well, that's cool. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's okay, because we will eventually be building a roof there. Tomorrow, when we do tomorrow's the next build next door tomorrow, yeah. We're going to lose that door as well. Let's pick those up. Get that one. In theory, maybe actually we can kind of change the door. Like, this is going to be a walk-in freezer. Let's put a mangrove door on. We know that that's going to stay just like that. Yeah, where's that iron gone? Alright, and we kind of do need some kind of step there, yeah. I don't think we've got a cut iron step. Oh, we do. We do have a cut iron step, yeah. And once again, look, our inventory is packed, man, so I don't know, what we're not using that spruce. Yeah, I'm almost thinking, that's a half block there, right? Yeah. I don't know, I'm almost thinking we can afford to lose some ceiling space here. Do this. Yeah. I mean, like I say, we'll, we could always... Did I see a half iron slab there? Cut iron, sorry, slab. Let's have a look at that, yeah. Keep that black one on us for now. What else aren't we using, man? This dirt. Yeah, I'm almost thinking like that, but just with these here, like this. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, a little walk-in freezer, I'd say, yeah. Now we can decorate this thing for sure, you know. We've got kind of air conditioning units and stuff like that. You know, maybe build another chest freezer. But I'm thinking more like hanging hooks and stuff, although we've kind of diddled ourselves out of space that we can hang stuff off the ceiling, truth be told here. In theory, you'd kind of want it up there, yeah? Right, what we're doing? You. And you. We'll have a little play in there, man, for sure. I think that'll be okay. Let's get back to our chest, yeah? In fact, we can use some of these. It should be for meat, though, so let's get back to our proper chest. There we go. Stick some doors up in here. Trap doors there. I think we'll put the shelves there, man. If we need shelves again, we'll grab some more shelves again, yeah? It's alright. Don't think we need the mosaic glass. Don't necessarily think we need the white sign, but I think we might use that for kind of decorations outside almost. So we'll probably just keep that for now. Let's put all the cupboards and stuff here, just like that. A little chest. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking here, right? We have a different type of door, like a freezer door almost, yeah? I'm not sure what. It wouldn't have glass on it, would it? We need like a solid... I mean, we do have these metal doors, but you need buttons to open them. It's a bit of a pain. I mean, let's take one. It wouldn't be the end of the world to stick a button. A birch swamp door. I don't know, I've never seen one of those. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, a store door. Okay, that's interesting. Now the question is, I think we might use this store door if you don't need a button. You don't. A little walk-in freezer with a little glass door. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that works. That works. You don't want a glass door here, man. Not for sure. And again, this is kind of outside, so maybe we do indeed. You require a button out there. And if we grab a pressure plate, let's do this just a little bit here quickly now, yeah? Heavy weighted. See, I must admit, I'm never sure what these heavy weighted ones do. What's the difference? I mean, I think it means if you don't throw like an item on there, you walk and it works. But if you like throw something on there, it's not going to work, yeah? But you can't get in from the outside. Now, in theory, for security purposes, that's kind of perfect, yeah? But this is Minecraft. You know, I want the city to be traversable, so we will give this thing a little button. Let's do that. Little mangrove button. Yeah, I guess we just put it there. That's okay. There we go. Beautiful. I mean, I do quite like that actually. Perhaps it's better than this. Yeah. Oh no, this is it's just a normal door. Normal door, normal door. Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright, beautiful. Little walk-in freezer, yeah? Cut the little chest freezers. Nice little shelving unit, little place to do your paperwork, little staff restroom. Now there's no loo in here, there's no like public loo and stuff. I'll tell you what, we probably would need a sink here. I bet you need to wash your hands in these places like all the time, right there. But let's do that, let's give this thing a little sink. Yeah, I guess there's only really a couple of options, either that one or the birch one. Honestly, my instincts tell me just a birch one, just like that. Yeah, just a little place to wash your hands, yeah, for sure. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, that's awesome, man. All we need to do is kit this place out now. It's all kind of fully built, as it were. Just have a little wander around. We've got our security door. When you shut up shop. Stick some bits on the shelves there, right? Don't need too much out here. It's kind of got to almost stay plain. We'll put some stuff, you know, on display in the window. Some stuff on display behind here. I did kind of want some cabinets behind here, man. You know, purely for our actual use. So with stuff that you can kind of store bits in, right? So let's see what these look like. Nice and chill. Maybe a birch one. Yeah, I don't think the pink is going to work out here. I'm honestly thinking just that birch. It kind of fits with the wall almost. You know, yeah, that's exactly what I want. It just kind of disappears into the wall almost. I mean, we could actually have them right across here. Yeah, that kind of works. Just that wall, not this one, that one. Just like that. And you know, that's where you can actually put some stuff in. Put some good food, Minecraft food, for any explorers in the city to come and help themselves to what we're after, man. Alright, beautiful. We're going to take a little 2-minute break, right? And then we're going to come back and we're going to fully stock this place now. I really did want to have in here some kind of chains hanging. So I don't know. We may end up removing this ceiling and putting it one higher. And then just try and do that now, actually. Before I take a break here, let's do that. We could have left those there, to be honest. But if we can get these. Yeah, we can. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, but like this is the problem area right there, yeah? So here, okay, we can actually get rid of that. Well, that's a bonus. Yeah, alright, this might work. So we can have some chains hanging. Now, I suspect on the front here... Oh, no, it is good, man. We're alright. We can get rid of this. Beautiful. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's why we kept this. It's alright. Let's make this thing solid, yeah? It's a freezer. You know, you don't want the air getting out. You want it to stay nice and isolated from the outside world. That's kind of perfect, actually. Just like this. Excuse me, so we can actually have, right, you know, some chains hanging down. I don't know how we're going to get hooks on the end of them, make them feel kind of hooky, but yeah, so I've just done then exactly what... Oh no, I'll tell you what, that is fine, that's cool. That's the bottom of a full block right there. That's much better, actually. Yeah, let's have a look at them. And I am thinking they would also just be better. Just kind of like that. Perfect. Yeah, there's a little walk-in freezer, man. You don't need a chest freezer in here, right? Because the whole place is a freezer. But what you do need is some shelves. So again, we kind of don't really want to commit ourselves to the placement of the shelves necessarily, but we can put some in. And we're going to have some chains hanging from there, but there's, you know, they're away from the wall, so we can actually have some shelves right here without a problem. You know, I mean, you say without a problem, yeah, it is slightly problematic. Yeah, we can have stuff on top of there now. We can have stuff on the floor, and that's okay, man. I think that's enough. I don't know. Let's just see if these shelves need... Need a little side almost. I don't think they do. I think they just kind of sit on the wall. Right, and we've actually got fridges as well. Maybe we'll just bring a little fridge in here. Just to kind of help build a vibe. Because I know we're inside a freezer. But... you know, you might want a little separate bit which isolates, like, the offal. You know, this is a butcher's, right? So, you know, you might want to, you know, special bits in there, I guess. Yeah, or something like that. Who knows? And I just reckon not the shelves there, and we just stick another shelf, another fridge. Yeah, okay, so there we go. That's a little built-in unit. We can have some chains hanging from the ceiling there. And that's a little walk-in freezer, man. That's cool. Got a little walk-in freezer, got some little chest freezers. Place for the butchers to wash their hands up, right? Yeah, I mean, you really shouldn't leave them open, should you? But I like seeing the ice, man. Yeah, we've got a little break room. Let's just ditch some of this stuff, man. Done with that. Done with that. Done with the sink. I think we're done with the wall lights now. We'll get rid of those as well. Another door. We didn't really use all these doors, but we'll just stick them in here anyway, yeah? I don't see why not. Just like that, man. Yeah, this is kind of... where's the blocks that we kind of did use? Sort of up there. We're done with the flooring now as well. We're done with all this. Beautiful. Yeah, let's pop those down there. That's all the stone. We didn't use this one. We didn't use this. We keep a lantern on us, right? It's just handy to have randomly, I guess. Okay, we're organised, man. We're organised. Where's this sink? Another sink, right? That's cool. Alright. Get rid of you. But there's plenty of stuff up in here, yeah? It's a well-stocked cupboard, is this? Beautiful. And we've got like this one here, which, you know, is for more fun stuff. So when you come in exploring the map, right, you'll open that. That's like the builder's chest. You open this and there'll be something cool in there to find for sure. Alright, beautiful. I'm definitely going to take a little 5-minute break. I'm going to make a fresh cup of tea, yeah? A little refreshment break, should we say. And we're going to come back, man. We're going to stock this place to the gills. Stock it to the gills, man. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, yeah, go grab a cup of tea, have a little sandwich, a cold beverage, whatever it is you want to do. And I will be back in 5. Okay, we're back, man. Let's get back to game. Oh, isn't that bright and white all of a sudden? Yeah, my eyes, yeah. I've got a nice fresh cup of tea. Yeah. Ready to chill, man, and stock this place up now. Yeah, we've got some shelves there for some random bits. Not sure exactly what. Let's have a little look in our inventory. Let's just get straight to this. We've done all the shelves. You know, might stick some little shelves up on here for sure. But we'll see, we'll see. I think we'll start out here. Kind of makes more sense. You know, in the public area. Let's just have a look. Got a fully clear inventory practically. I don't think we're going to use those signs. We will use the glow item frames for sure. So, I don't know, let's just have a little chill, man. Let's have a little browse. Now, we've got your standard Minecraft fare, right? All your pork and your steak and all this. Definitely grab that, but we've also got some modded in stuff here as well. Which we're definitely going to bring in. If I'm not mistaken, there's like frankfurters, like hot dog sausages. That'd be cool. And there's like little strips of meat, which kind of look like bacon. So they'll be cool. You know, all that kind of stuff. Let's just do this. Yeah, the food's way down. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, nice and chill. Don't do eggs in here. No eggs, no fruit. Just the meat, I'm afraid. This is your butcher's now. Definitely the raw meat, yeah? And I guess just for variety, we'll take the cooked versions as well. You say, because there's, you know, not a stack of stuff. I don't think they do fish in here. They will do chicken. They've even got rabbit. So we'll stick the rabbit down there. Yeah, none of this other stuff really. I mean, what about the soups? Nah, not really, right? You don't get a soup in a butcher's, do you? Here we go, it's right there. Okay, so sausages. Beautiful. What else is there? Meatballs, brilliant. Yeah, meatball sticks as well, right? Kebabs, basically. You know, anything kind of meaty, basically. We're going to stick on, man. That's cool. Yeah, there is more than this, so there's another section of food there. Let's just double check that, make sure we didn't miss anything out there. You know, burgers not with buns though. If there was like just burger patties, that would be great. And the meatballs almost look like burger patties, right? But let's keep going. There's another little stash of food down here, a little modded in stash of food we've got down here, man. This is the fun bit now, right? This super chill bit. Just stack this place up. Finish off the vibe, yeah? Yeah, do you know what? Maybe a few vents might look quite cool. I think we will take the shutters and maybe just stick a few vents on the wall. The walls are a little bit plain, aren't they? For my liking. Stick some air vents up in here. They can get smelly in the butchers, yeah? So, you know, you kind of need some air in the place. Let's get past all this. I'm losing faith, but I'm sure there is a whole nother stash of food down here somewhere. Probably right down here. Have a look. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. So again, the jars are pretty cool, but I'm not really going to have jars in the butchers. I wouldn't have said. Here we go. Look, this is what we're talking about. Like pork cutlet. It's bacon, isn't it? I'm sure of that. What's this? Oh, bacon. They actually have bacon. Cooked chicken fillet. Raw chicken fillet, beautiful. Now we'll have to check our inventory, make sure we're not full here, but yeah, no salmon or cod, no fish, just the meat. Okay, that's it, man. I think that'll do it. I think we can work with that, man. I think that's enough. Something did cross my mind then, yeah. Oh, and I don't know what it's called. Is it an air conditioning unit? Yeah. So we've got a couple of different types, right? Hanging air conditioning. We'll stick one of those in the freezer, man, for sure. You know, maybe even out here in the store as well. Central air as well. There's no real room in the ceiling. I don't know, we'll take one, maybe. we can squeeze that in. Now let's just have a look. I think we ditch everything that we absolutely don't need out of our inventory, just to be safe. Let's have a look. Oh, we got plenty of space, plenty of space. Let's get the vents. Let's do some vents, and actually, let's get some shelves as well, and to just do these final little touches. So either the birch. Where's the cherry shelf? There, or the cherry. Nice and easy now, man. Nice and chill. Stick some food out. Job done. But yeah, I definitely thinking an air conditioner wouldn't go amiss in here, yeah? Like, let's start off in the work area. You definitely kind of want one out here almost. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense to have one there. Just on the side though, not right above the door. I think it was a bit too central. Just like that. And then maybe one over here as well. Little air conditioning unit. Let's see what this central air looks like. I'm not sure. Yeah, we might have to just replace. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's very cool, man. That works. But again, you don't need a ton of them. I just think one maybe on either side of the counter here. That kind of works. And probably a couple out here. Really want them to interfere with the lights too much, yeah. One there, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll do us, man. Just like that. Don't want to go too nuts with this stuff. I don't know. Let's just see what these do. Like for a kind of vent vibe. Yeah, but maybe not there. Sort of. I don't know. No. Yeah, that kind of works actually. Yeah, I don't want one on that side. I don't know why. Let's just see what happens if we let's just stick one kind of there. You know, just a couple of them on the wall there, just like little air vents, plenty of air coming through this place. Yeah, just like that, man. Just like that. So yeah, okay, so an air conditioning unit. Let's also stick one of these in the freezer, man. For sure. If we can, actually. I think we can probably get one there, right? But maybe actually right above the door in this instance. Maybe not there. Have a look. Just one above the door, I'd say. Just perfect. Just like that. Alright, beautiful. I guess we could stick these in here. Yeah, just make the walls a little bit less plain, as it were, right? Plenty of meat there, man. We can stack this place up now. Nice. Just what we wanted. Jump on the countertop, and I don't know, that's kind of too low almost, yeah. Have a look. Is pink the right vibe for the shelves? Let's have a look from out here, man. This is what we've got in there, yeah. And I'm not averse to mixing it up. Let's just see what these ones look like. Right across. Yeah, actually, I think for the walls here, we'll go for the old birch. Just like that. And again, I kind of don't almost want to have anything on this wall. I don't know why. It's kind of nice to just keep a wall clear almost. That doesn't look too bad there, does it? I think we'll leave that there for now. We'll fill that one up last, yeah? Yeah, okay, so I think we're done. I think the walls are good, man. Let's get this meat on the shelves. Let's get this butcher's open for business. The freezer's been left open. Somebody's in trouble. Waste of electric up in there, but that's okay. I think we'll just start right with the raw meat, and we'll start with the raw Minecraft meat. Well, in fact, all the raw meat there, look. And then we'll move on to the cooked stuff. Yeah. So definitely our item frames, yeah. And let's just do this. Let's put an item frame on every one of these. Yeah, I'm not convinced by that corner one. Maybe we don't have a shelf there, I'm not sure. Okay, beautiful. Now, let's get some kind of organisation here. I think you kind of want your chicken in one spot almost, don't you? So, raw chicken fillets, right? So we've got full chicken, raw chicken there. And I guess maybe we'll have the cooked meat on that side almost. Or perhaps we've done this the wrong way around. I'll tell you what, perhaps we have the cooked meat on this side because there's more space and we've got more cooked meat. And we'll have the raw meat on this side. Kind of makes sense almost. Alright, beautiful. And if I'm not mistaken, I counted 6 then. And we've got 6 bits here, so that's pretty cool. So, some chicken. And some rabbit. I don't know which way you want those facing. We'll just leave them like that for now, man. Some pork. A little bit of mutton. Yeah, and your steak, man. It's beautiful. Perfect. You'd think I'd planned that out, right? Well, we didn't. But that's worked out, man. That's cool. Alright. And I guess, you know, like you say, we kind of like could have stocked this bit up separately, right? We'll just keep this all on us for now, yeah. We've got fridges in there, so we can kind of stick all the raw stuff in the fridges. And we'll stick the cooked stuff just in those crates, man, just floating about the place. So, you know, if you're exploring this city, when it's... Oh, okay, so we've got bacon as well. We forgot about that bacon and sausages. Let's kind of start with that. Let's start with the kind of more random stuff. And we'll just keep the Minecrafty sort of stuff up there. Yeah, man, just like that, yeah. So I guess we could have sausages and bacon across the front here, yeah? I guess that's a sausage. And sort of bacony bits. And that's actual bacon. Nice. Yeah, just like that, man. And then we can move on to the... I guess we'll just mix it up. For me, that's a burger patty. It's a meatball, but for me, that's like a burger patty, yeah. And some kebabs. Kind of beautiful. Kind of empty spaces, that's okay, yeah. We'll deal with that. Yeah, let's swap this over now. I like this, man. I must admit, this is kind of chill, just stacking the shelves, nice and easy. Low paid labour. It's all good. Cooked chicken fillet. And I guess it makes sense to put the chicken there, right? And the rabbit. And then the mutton. And pork. Yeah, this has worked out, man, perfectly. Just like I can't have empty spaces, that's okay, man. I'm kind of happy with that. And we don't need to fill every spot, to be fair. I don't think we've got any more meaty things that we can offer, right? So that's kind of perfect. Just like that. Now in this shelf here, I think we're definitely going to have more kind of cooked kind of food. So again, let's get down here. Now, almost you could have the burgers, right? And the hot dogs. It's like, you know, they've kind of prepared it for you. And it's, there's 2 different types of meatball. Oh, uncooked meatball. Right, well, we will take that as well. We did miss one, that's cool. Well, it's not cool, but it's cool that we've fixed that little problem there. Yeah, let's get down here, man. Right down the bottom. Do it fast. There we go. Yeah, I'll tell you what, some knives, yeah, and stuff like that as well. That's what we can put in the shelves, I'm thinking. So let's just take a few different types of knives. Definitely a little diamond knife here, and definitely a netherite knife. Just like that. What's all this stuff, man? Cheese cultures. Sweet berry jam, mayonnaise. I mean, I suppose they could sell mayonnaise here. Do they stack? 16, yeah. Do you know, it doesn't really matter, yeah. They don't really sell cheese in the butchers, do they? But I do think these bottles would look quite cool on the shelf. So I just think we're going to take one of each of these and stick them on the shelf, man. Yeah, we've got plenty of inventory space there, yeah. So definitely burgers, I think, would be quite cool in here. Now you're going to have a whole stack of burgers here. If you put like a stack in your, if you've got a stack in your hand and you put it on the shelf, you get like a stack in there. That's okay, man, that'll do. Yeah, just use random stuff as well, yeah? So it's not just burgers and things. I just think we'll have your standard Minecraft food up in here as well. Chicken. Just like that. And then those bottles. Nice, man. We're quite at home doing this. I've never ever worked in a butcher. I haven't even been to a butcher for over like 10 years minimum, but this feels cool. So mayonnaise. The stack of mayonnaise. I think we've got 2 lots of mayonnaise. Plenty of mayonnaise. People like a bit of mayonnaise with their burgers and stuff. Well, not on your burger, I don't suppose. But mayonnaise is what we got. And that's ketchup, right? In theory. What are they called? Bottle. Let's have a look for bottle. Yeah, anything that you could use as a brown sauce. Yeah, this one. It's like your steak sauce almost, yeah? Just like that, man. Nice and simple. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to put on there. Like I say, we'll leave that to last. That was a bit of a last minute decision to put a shelf there. Not sure we'll keep it. Let's put the raw meatball. Why can't we move here? The shelf's there. Here. Yeah, we'll just swap these over. We'll do that thing, man, with that pernickety. Okay, we've got a full inventory once again, yeah? Let's just stick my e-chest down there for now. We will come back and pick that up. I'm in creative, but I still like to have an e-chest. That's a bit better, and it's just this corner one now. I mean, almost to be honest, we could just lose that. Just like that, perfect. Yeah, man. I say, anything that we've got left over we can put in here now. So I think, yeah, we have the sausages. We'll just stick them in here in the order that they kind of are, right? As best we can, anyway. We don't have to be too pernickety about this. We'll put all the bacony bits in here. Just like that, man. And then what's next here? Meatballs. Put the meatballs in there. And we'll stick the kebabs up in there, man. And we'll stick the burgers. Some hot dogs, man. Nice. Yeah. And then I guess just your Minecrafty sort of stuff, yeah? We'll stick the chicken up in here, man. Both cooked and raw in the same cupboard. It's not a good idea, but that's what we're doing. They're on different shelves, it's okay. The rabbit, I think we'll stick the rabbit and the mutton in the same one, yeah? The old sheep meat, bless him. And we could just stick the beef and the pork down here, man. This is your jackpot kind of chest almost, isn't it? And let's be honest about this. And let's get you. We've done the bottles. We'll stick the bottles and all that in the back, I guess. Stick the knives up here, yeah? Let's have a look. Yeah. I mean, there's more knives than this, to be honest. So let's go in and grab some more knives. What didn't we have? A gold one, glass one. There's a different type there, and we've got an iron one. That's it. All right, and there's an empty shelf there. Yeah. I know if you just search for, yeah, that some other stuff comes up, man. So let's just grab this. There's a knife. There we go. That'll do it. Just a pair of tongs, man. That's all we need. A couple of pairs of tongs just in the end there. Just like that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm almost thinking maybe on here, right? As opposed to... Let's pop the knives in there, man. We'll stick those in the back. Now, I've never played PvP with these knives. I don't know if they deal any damage or anything like that. I think we'll have stuff on the shelves there, but here I think we'll put stuff like in item frames there. And again, I think we're just going to go to the Minecraft meat and we're just going to have the classic Minecraft stuff. I think there was 5 shelves there. So let's just grab 5 of the best Minecraft bits that we have to offer. Have we gone past it? No, it's there. Yeah, so like, I don't know, I'm thinking it's a butcher, so you want raw meat on the wall, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it, man, it's beautiful. It's perfect. Everything's working out perfect, it's a good sign. The universe is liking us today. Just like there. Yeah, that's it, man. That's your butchers. You can come in and have a butchers, right? That's London slang. Come and have a look. Hi, Claire. How you doing? My Discord, mate. It's, if you did want to chat to me on Discord, it's the same as this, mate. It is on the channel there. It's Crafty Miner 981. Always happy to have a little chat. I don't use it very often, but I can be sociable in my moments, you know. But I think we'll stick some knives up in here, yeah. I will just kind of split it out a bit. Just stick some bottles in there as well. And stick some knives up in there as well. Pair of tongs. There's your stash of mayo. Beautiful. Now, I don't think we want anything else on the shelves. It doesn't need to be fully packed now. Like I say, they're waiting for a delivery. Yeah, it's all good. There is one more thing that I suppose we could have. Kind of brings a bit of a vibe, yeah? We do have like boxes, like cardboard boxes. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the right vibe. Yeah, that's cool, man. But I don't think you can use them. Yeah, that's cool. It just looks the part, though. That works. Alright. So yeah, I think we're fully stocked out there. That's the butcher's fully stocked. Now, we didn't put anything on this shelf, yeah? See what a cardboard box looks like on the shelf. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think maybe on the shelf, right, we just have like more paper, you know, paper bits almost. I don't know why. It's like a piece of paper. Maybe that, whatever that is. Looking at that does remind me, actually, we wouldn't mind a little towel. Oh, should we see what that looks like on there? Yeah, it kind of works. It's just random stuff that fills a shelf. Because this isn't the meaty meat. They're not your meat bits. It's more like in, you know, recipe books, stuff like that, right? I would say. I'm not going to type in chat there, mate. Bless you. But yeah, just have a look there. It is Crafty Miner. Just stick it on. Like you say, it's my name on here, and it's the name there. Yeah. It's if you pop me on there, if I see you in there, Claire, I'll probably be on there usually at the weekend at some point. So I'll probably be on there Sunday, and I'll accept you, mate. We'll have a little chat or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a look. We've got the towels, yeah? I don't know, I was just thinking, yeah, look, just by the sink. Little towel there, man, that's perfect. So let's just pop this paperwork in the paperwork desk, along with a spare towel, along with a box, and a glow item frame. I don't think we need any of that stuff now, man. I think that's cool. The only thing we need to do now, right, we could decorate this thing, but let's keep with the food vibe. You know, we've got a little workers' rest area here, you know, a little break room. You know, we'll decorate that up some. Do you know, actually think about it, we do need the glow item frame. There's a few little bits we want to put on the wall just here. But first, I think we sort out this freezer, man. This is looking pretty bare up in here. And to be honest, even in here, maybe glow item frames are the way to go. Just like this. You know, it just signifies that this is what's happening up in this place. You know, there's raw meat up here. And if we search raw, I'm pretty sure there was also, yeah, like raw chicken fillets. Let's take a full stack of all this stuff. Alright, and there's perfect. It kind of works out perfect almost. We can put the raw chicken fillets there. And this is like a fridge freezer, man, so we can actually put some stuff in here. Put the chicken and the rabbit in there. And let's put the mutton and the beef in there. Let's get something else. Let's a bit more mutton. Why not? It's the worst one to have, yeah? So that's what you're going to get there. Just like that. And then in the top one is different compartments. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just like that, man. And again in here, I just think some crates. Just to kind of build a vibe almost. Let's use some ones that we haven't used. A jungle one, right? We will use a cherry one and an oak one. Just like that, man. Yeah, can't have actually have anything on top of there like that. So let's just mix it up a touch. Yeah, I think so, man. Just like that, man. Yeah, beautiful. We could have a crate with crates. Let's just grab some more food, man. I don't like leaving empty things up in this place here, so I think we'll just put some cooked food in here as well. You know, if you're exploring this city, you kind of want something actually kind of useful to you, don't you? Not just a load of raw meat. You kind of want the cooked stuff, so let's give you what you need. Let's stick a bit of cooked meat up in these as well. Cooked meat goes into crates, right? That's cool. Just like this. Beautiful. Now there was one thing I wanted to do in here, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but I want to give it a go. I want to hang some chains off the ceiling. I don't know, we're going to see if we can create some kind of hook on the end of it. I don't know, maybe a chainmail helmet. It's not going to stick to it, is it? What am I thinking? You know what I mean? Just like almost like meat hooks, yeah? Kind of brings a bit of a kind of vibe almost. That one's kind of in your way, yeah? I just think that many, just like that, yeah? Now, there's really nothing we can put on the end of this as far as I can see. Helmets are clearly not going to work, is it? Put our netherite helmet back on. You know, get a random chainmail helmet for yourself with a chain right there. Yeah, there's nothing we can put on the end of a chain that's going to look like a hook. Do tell me if I'm wrong. But for my money, I can't think of anything. Nothing that can be placed, as it were. Interesting thought, right? It does work. Okay, so that's crazy. So that might help us. That might really help us if we get a knife now. Let's try a couple of the different types, yeah? Ones that look kind of more metal-y. Yeah, I guess that does work. That is a meat hook. Let's do this. Beautiful. Can't actually hang any meat on there. Like I say, they're waiting for a delivery. It's on its way. Yeah, some of them are a bit more substantial, yeah? And some of them are not. This is cool. Beautiful. That works, man. We've got meat hooks. Yeah, alright, nice. Beautiful. I don't know why that pleases me so much, but it does. It does. Okay, so that's kind of it in here. Now, the other thing I just wanted to do, yeah, is just stick some signs around the place. I kind of like to bring a bit of a vibe just using some signs in item frames. Let's kind of do that. Just a random selection. It's almost like the kind of health and safety information, something like that. You know, just like that. Yeah, just like that, man. Just a little bit of something. Just so the walls aren't quite so plain there. And also like here. I don't know, I just feel this wall feels a little bit sort of plain almost. Let's just see what we can do about that. Yeah, there we go. Just like that, man. Suppose we could put a sign in there. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What about hanging sign? There's a random stuff here. That's enough stuff in there now, man. Yeah, let's have a quick look. I don't think we want any more signs anyway. I think that's enough information. I mean, maybe, I'm just thinking here almost. Perhaps. Yeah, just to sort of say, you know, make sure you wash your hands before you go into the meat area. Bang, bang, bang. Done. Yeah, nice. And usually, actually, we put a till in these things, yeah? We haven't actually got a till here where you kind of pay for your stuff. But I don't know, I think they're old school. They've got the till tucked away. I don't want to have the same till. We've only got two different types of cash registers. If you're wondering what a till is, it's a cash register, yeah? We've only got two types, so like if we were going to put one in every shop, then every shop would have the same one. And I kind of don't want that. So, you know, some of them will just leave it out, man. That's cool. And I think, again, here, just a little informational sign. Just to sort of say, you know, make sure you wash your hands when you're done in there, like. Nice, just like that, man. Yeah, beautiful. So again, let's just stick these signs up in here, man. Just random bits to find, yeah? Better than throwing them away, man. Okay, the final little thing to do, man, is this little break room. Now, it's kind of done, yeah? We're not going to really do a lot in here, but we can build a bit of a vibe. There's no real room to put painting. We don't need a painting, but we do have a tea set, and we haven't used one for a while, man, so I think we'll put a little tea set in here. And we've also got a checkers board, and I just think that just helps bring a little bit of a vibe. And you know what, let's get a burger, and maybe one of the staff members is in the middle of eating the burger as well, right? So I think on there, have a look, checkers board on there. Let's stick a little burger on there, just because. Little tea set in the corner there, and a little checkers board on there. That's beautiful. That's your little break room. Nice busy little break room, man. Now stick all this stuff in here. Sneaky bit of food, little tea set, little checkers board, little glow item frame. And that's job done. That's a nice little break room. I say, ideally, I perhaps wouldn't have minded a little painting in here or something, but there's really no room. You don't want a painting right near your head now. So that's kind of that. Yeah, let me know what you think, yeah? But that's kind of done. That's the butcher's. It's not overdone. Like you want your steak here. You don't want it overdone. You just want it done. Now, we could be a bit more generous with the food, right? I suppose. Let's, where's that lovely modded in stuff? Just after the main batch of, yeah, well there's some down here actually. We've gone too far, but there is food down here. So let's grab that. Yeah, this stuff, yeah. Let's get the raw stuff and the bacon, all this good stuff. Cooked chicken fillets, man. No fish, we don't do fish in here. And then a bit further up, there's another little section, man. Here. I don't know, let's stick some sausages, right? And some meatballs. And some kebabs. And one more thing, I guess some burgers. Why not? You don't really sell burgers like that here, but you know, they might do. Yeah, not in there with the raw stuff, I think. More down here. Let's swap that out. Let's put the cooked stuff down here, man. I'll put the raw stuff up there. Yeah, a bit of raw stuff there. That's all cooked, alright, so uncooked meatball, beautiful. Yeah, let's just swap these out again for the cooked stuff, man. Just randomly scattered. It's beautiful. That's it. That's it. That's fairly generously stocked up in here now, man. That's a little freezer, meat hooks, air conditioning unit, some fridges inside the freezer. It sort of almost makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe another one of those boxes. Just feels something's missing. Use a different type of box, yeah? Yeah, just like that, man. Another little box there. Perfect. Let's close the freezer. Keep the electricity bill down. And maybe another box just there. And that's done. I'm happy with that, man. That's beautiful. Yeah, let's have a one final little tour. Ready to take customs in here. Now come in, people, come in. We've got all your cuts of meat. We've got pork, we've got chicken, we've got meatballs for you. Pre-prepared. Cooked if you want it, raw if you prefer. It's all here, man. There's your classic Minecraft stuff. I mean, we could get a till there in theory, but not really a serving counter. It's more of a deli counter, so we just don't really have a till there. That's okay. There's your raw Minecrafty stuff. Now, I did consider, yeah, putting some stuff in the window. I won't lie, some kind of like meaty stuff, but I don't think you need it. Let's have a look from the street. Yeah, maybe you do. You know, maybe there is just one more thing we can do. Yeah, we get another item frame, and if we get a glass trapdoor. Now we've got kind of connected glass, and luckily enough, this trapdoor mod has kind of given us a connected glass trapdoor. Now let's just see if this works first of all. Yeah, okay, so I guess if we crouch. Yeah, okay, so that will work. So can we get in there? Let's get in there. Yeah, I guess that kind of works. Let's just see now. Wow, oh, I see, because there's a trapdoor there already, right? Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate almost. Maybe we just have one in the center there. Let's get back up on here now and crouch. Yeah, that's it, man. So, oh, I don't know. My favourite little Minecraft song comes on just as we finish. That's a good sign, because we've just got one more thing to do. We're going to put one of these displays on either side. But let's just get some more meat. And it's got to be your best stuff, yeah. And it will be the raw stuff, man. I really want to sell this place as a butcher's. So, it's not even going to be your cooked meat. It's going to be the good stuff. It'll be raw beef. Might as well take a full stack and be generous, yeah? It could be raw pork, and I guess raw chicken sells a vibe. We'll just complete the set and take that as well. Yeah. I mean, it's a shame, actually, that we can't. Well, it's funny. It goes funny from the other side, huh? I've not actually done this before. That's okay, man. That's alright. That works. So what happens if you can't... That's interesting. Where's that actually gone? Oh, wow. Okay, so no, that... Okay, oh, but that's awesome. So we can indeed have one here as well. Although, we won't be able to get out of this. We're going to be trapped, man. So, chicken. Oh, yeah, a little item frame, huh? Now, if we're quick enough, these item frames don't break straight away, do they? You can sometimes open. Get out, let us out. And then close it again. Yeah, I think we're alright. I think we've done that. Alright, beautiful. That's cool. So, let's do one more thing here. Let's get up on here. I can't even see what's going on here. Yeah. So again, are we going to be able to now because this is there? But, okay, so once again, it does work. That's kind of insane. Yeah, I think on this side, maybe we have like the more kind of sausagey things. Like maybe we've done that the wrong way around, yeah? I don't know. So, what's it? Raw. Let's just look for raw. Yeah, you see where I've got like raw chicken fillets? It's something different. What are they called? Strips. Bacon strips. Alright, one final little look, man. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice little grind. I think they're right down the end here, these ones. So if we're in luck, yeah, they are, yeah. So pork cuts, they were called. There we go. We've got 3 more different types of raw meat and 3 more shelves. Well, 3 more item frames. Yeah, that's beautiful. I can't believe that works. Really versatile these item frames are. It's pretty cool. So, and they're all bacon cuts. So let's quickly sneak out. Oh, where is it? Close that. I think we've done it. I think that's beautiful. We'll be civilized. We'll use the hatch. Keep that closed. Alright, let's have one final look from outside, man, but that's done. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Nice bit of raw meat in the window. Beautiful. Now let's pop all this away. I guess. Yeah, I mean, you don't really want raw meat in crates there. It kind of really needs to be in the freezer. Put it in the freezer. And I think we could just put them in these crates here, man. Put the chicken together right there. There's some mutton there. Okay, so that doesn't get used. Yeah, we'll stick both of those in there because that's quite lean, that crate as it is. Yeah, beautiful. Plenty of meat up in this place for you to have. We'll stick another glow item frame, or a glow item frame, and a transparent trapdoor. Beautiful. Alright, man. There we go. That's the butchered one done. I'm just going to walk all over the meat as we look and adore. Look, let me know what you think, yeah? It's kind of worked for me, that. Like I say, it's unusual for me to keep the same brick on the inside that we've used on the outside. Should we be civilized? But that's what we've done in here, and just like I thought, it's kind of worked. It feels like a nice, warm, welcoming butcher's, but still white and clean and clinical. So we don't need any seats. I mean, you could have a chest almost out there, yeah? But I don't think so. I mean, it's always one thing after another. Let's just try one thing. We do have, yeah, white iron chests. Now, I'm just thinking, it might not look like the worst thing in the world there. Or it might just be too much almost. Like maybe just one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really think that's necessary. I'm not going to lie. But it's kind of inoffensive as well, and it does make the floor feel a little less foreign. Yeah, so let's just stick a chest in the chest. Let's actually give you something random in here, because we actually haven't really put anything random up in this place yet. So if you're coming in here, right, it's a butcher's. I'm thinking tools, like weapons, you know, like Minecrafty stuff. Oh, do you know what you could have, right? Like a smoker, right? A full stack, I don't see why not, and a furnace. Look at cookers, I mean they're kind of butchery almost, aren't they? Oh, look at that axe we're trying to spell, right? And a diamond axe. And an iron axe, and I think that'll do you, just kind of random bits basically. Random, but kind of useful. Certainly that diamond axe is kind of useful. Just like that. And I do think it would be a remiss of us not to have some burgers in there. So sausages, yeah, burgers and sausages just in there as well. Just in case you want to grab yourself a quick snack. As well as an axe. Beautiful, that's it. That's done. Yeah, it wasn't necessary to have that there, but oh hello. But I think it fits in quite nice, yeah? Makes this floor seem a little bit not so, quite so empty, man. Nice. So there's the butcher's. Let's have a look. It's done. Butcher's is done. That's the 5th house on the street, man. We've got a corner shop. I can't remember now what we've got here. We've got a corner shop, we've got a bakery, we've got a pharmacy, we've got a clothes shop. Now we've got a butcher's. Now I don't know what's going there yet, but we'll figure it out, man. And we've still got to decorate the upstairs of this place yet. And I've got some ideas of what I want to do in there. I want to achieve like a different vibe. You know, every kind of build needs to have a different vibe. On this street, certainly, right? There's only so many vibes you can build, yeah? Only so many different types of decoration in the world, almost. You know, so when you're decorating a block of flats, for example, you know, there's going to be some kind of crossover, yeah? But this street, we've only got 6 houses, so we can build 6 distinct vibe, so we want something unique in there, and I'm working on that, but I've got some ideas. But that's going to be tomorrow night's stream, yeah? So I hope to see you again there, mate. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's land right on top of the haberdashery. Let's join this guy here, the haberdashery little mascot. I don't know if we can actually land on his head, like. Nah. Or was that just me being not clutch? No, you can't now. That's cool. Let's just stand here, yeah? Next to him. Shoulder to shoulder, like Scully and Mulder, yeah? And this side. And that's where we'll be tomorrow, man. Well, sorry, we'll be decorating in there first tomorrow. And then that's where we'll be after that. Building the final house on this street, man. Can't actually get up there now. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the stream, man. I've really enjoyed making that butchers. I kind of like kitting out these shops. I've never really done a project like this before. I've certainly never built anything like this in my long-term world. You know, like with shops and houses and stuff. I've built bases, big houses, big manor houses, but I never decorated them properly. You know, not fully and properly like we have been doing. So it's yeah, it's enjoyable for me, man. It's nice and chill. But there's also a lot of work to do. So you know, this is just the start, man. You can see it on the map up in the corner there. This city's got a small footprint at the moment, and that is ever expanding, and it's not going to stop. So once we've built these houses, this one, last one here, we're going to extend this road network, and we're going to take it south there. We're going to cut across there, so that this whole area here is then like a building plot for us. And yeah, we're going to make that a big shopping plaza as well, big open plan shopping plaza. Let's get down here. I like to stand here and finish the stream here, ready to go tomorrow. So wherever you are in the world, yeah, have a good one. I hope you have a good day, night. I'm not sure what time it is there, yeah. It's very late night in London here, but I hope you have a good one.